got a couple 100 yards of crash scene here, maybe more than that, quarter mile or so. We can't get to some of the vehicles, and several are on fire.
Today marks 1 year since the dust storm on I-55 that killed 8 people. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Eliza Petrie. It's hard to believe it's been a year since dozens of vehicles collided along the interstate, killing 8 and injuring almost 40 others. Fox Illinois' Julia Rosier joins us live in Farmersville from where that pileup happened. Julia.
Eliza, that's right. Now, this area on the highway right behind me is where that dust storm caused that massive pileup last year. The jaw-dropping and chaotic videos from that day show vehicles covered in dust and little to no visibility of the road. May 1st marks 1 year since the deadly vehicle pileup on Interstate 55 from a dust storm. Police responded after receiving multiple reports of crashes in both the north and southbound lanes near milepost 76 north of Farmersville in Montgomery County. Reports included semi-trailers on fire, multiple injuries, and cars flipped over. The crash caused 8 fatalities, and about 37 people were transported to hospitals with injuries. State police say the crash was caused by excessive winds, which blew dirt from farms across the highway. The National Weather Service reported visibility was less than a quarter mile to zero that day. Last year, I spoke to victims who were injured during the pileup in Divernon when they were coming to see their vehicles for the first time. One 19-year-old woman described the scene as if it was out of a movie. Reporting live in Montgomery County, I'm Julia Rosier. Back to you, Eliza.
Thank you, Julia. 8 people died in the dust storm crash, and here are their names. Shirley Harper from Franklin, Wisconsin, Amy and Michael Zinchuk from Champaign, Joseph and Donna Bates from Crystal Lake, Illinois, Earl LeGrand from Florissant, Missouri, Otto Medina Salazar from Carthage, Missouri, and Ruth Rao from Sorrento, Illinois. And some first responders say this was one of the first accidents they ever had to respond to.
Some of the troopers report, as well as myself, one of the worst scenes that I've ever been involved with in regards to the amount of crashes and victims.
Coming up tonight on our sister station, News Channel 20 at 6, Julia Rosier sits down with first responders on how they remember that day. And we've already had a dust storm this year. Illinois State Police closed I-72 3 times near New Berlin. This was 2 weeks ago because of poor visibility. About 14 miles was closed or a slow crawl starting around 3 that afternoon. It finally opened back up at 6 o'clock. Thankfully, no one was injured. Don't miss a video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today for more Central Illinois news.